Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the North Star Youth Forum in Westboro. Tonight, the Hudson Hawks travel to take on the Mountaineers. The Hawks 4-2 overall on the season, 2-0 in the Quinn Conference. The Wachusett Mountaineers still undefeated at 7-0-1, and they are undefeated as well, 4-0 in league play. The Hawks coming off back-to-back losses, both by a score of 6-1. First to the Hopkinton Hillers came in the first round of the Metro West tournament. Hopkinton, a Central Mass state finalist last year, and these Wachusett Mountaineers, the Division III state champions in 2018-2019. So the Hawks have their hands full tonight. Still a strong returning club for Wachusett. Talking to the opposing coach, Matt Lane, before the game. Still unimpressed with the play of his team so far, but still undefeated at any rate at 7-0-1. Starting lineups are set to be introduced. The Hawks will be introduced first. They are in their road red uniforms with red helmets. They'll be going from right to left on your screen. They set up at the goal line right below our camera position here in Westboro. I'm Pete Conte along with Molly Fahey, and we're here to bring you all the action tonight between the Hawks and the Mountaineers. And now your starting lineups for the Hawks. They'll be first in goal. It's number 1, Kyle Gonzalez. On defense, number 6, Bailey Watts. Nick Werner, his partner on the blue line. At right wing, number 4 is Colin Danefels. Number 3, Matt Lombardi, will center the starting unit. And at left wing, number 27, Mike O'Malley, rounds out your starting 5 plus your goalie for the Hawks. Now the starting lineup for the Mountaineers. Number 31 in goal is Donovan Alfama. Ryan Murray gets the start on defense. Sean Gardner will be across the blue line from him. At right wing, it's number 10, Matt Curry. Peyton Marshall will center the starting unit. And number 18, Joe Jassoum, will play the other wing. And now we will pause for the playing of our national anthem. And we're about set to go from the North Star Youth Forum in Westboro. Hudson Hawks on the road to take on the Wachusett Mountaineers. Hawks coming off back-to-back 6-1 losses. Going to need to get the puck in the net tonight to stay up with this high-flying Wachusett offense. And we're set to go. Werner back to get the face-off. Cross ice for Watts. Watts, poke check by Peyton Marshall. Gardner throws it forward, and no green and white jersey there. It's going to be icing against the Mountaineers. Face-off's going to come to the right of Alfama. Bauer on the draw. Face-off was won by Ryan Gardula. Now Grant Gardula sends it down into the corner, comes around to the near side. Watts there to get it for the Hawks. Kicks it ahead for Benoit. And it was fired in from the point by a pinching Sean Gardner. Skagelin sends it ahead from the corner. Now Skagelin into the zone. His wrist shot blocked by Werner. Got the rebound right back on his stick. And the Hawks clear towards center ice. Gardner ahead for Gardula. Gardula kicks it into the zone for Skagelin. Skagelin throws it out in front of the net. Nobody there. Cowman able to clear for the Hawks. Murray. Check that knees. Pinched along the boards. And sent into the zone by Grant Gardula. Around the far side, Luke Jordis. He battles with Figueredo and Lombardi. Puck squirts free. Danafels can't clear, kept in at the point. Swung down behind the net. Ignatiev there to get it. Goes off the board. Soft pass intercepted by Icaboni. He got the shot off, saved by Gonzalez. And Danafels, the backhand clear. Icaboni back to get it. Swings it around the boards over in front of the Wachusett bench. Sean Gardner taken down by Werner. Now Gardner, cross ice pass. Was intended for Marshall. Now Benoit off the wall. He can't clear. Curry along the wall with Werner. A couple of pair of tens. Now Figueredo chases. Curry wins the race. Tries to backhand it out front. And Gonzalez ties it up. Just underway here in Westboro. 12-14 left to go first period. We are scoreless. Face off in the Hudson zone to the left of Kyle Gonzalez. It's going to be Lombardi against Ryan Gardula for Wachusett. Gardula wins it back to the point, sent back into the corner, swings around by Gardula. And Danafels goes cross ice. O'Malley takes the carom off the boards. Centering pass looking for Lombardi off the stick of Gardula. High down into the corner, picked up by Carlson behind the net. Ahead for Grant Gardula, kept in by Cowman at the point. His shot deflected off of Cam Carlson. Handcuffed Alfama slightly. Clearing pass, glove down by Watts. And Ryan Gardula sent it the rest of the way. Now Figueredo. His pass deflected off the stick of Jordis. And a shot goes in on Alfama. Makes his glove a stick save. Figueredo. His shot from the point blocked. Quickly the other way, it's Wachusett. Centering pass. Bounces over the stick of Joey Nays. And it's Benoit the other way. He's got Carlman to his right, takes the shot. Alfama with the stick save. Ignatiev through center ice, 3-on-2. Still with the puck from the dot. His shot goes wide. Centering pass. Carlman couldn't get the stick on it. Was right on the doorstep, about 8 feet out. Now Jassoum swings wide. Threw it across the goal mouth. No one in green there. Weak pass intercepted by Benoit. Benoit backhands it back out towards center ice. The Hawks go for a change. Now Gardner with the shot. Goal. Off the forearm of Gonzalez. Sean Gardner, the goal scorer. Unassisted goal at 4:45 of the first period. Wachusett with the 1-0 lead. O'Malley knocked off his feet by Ryan Murray. Marshall swings around the wall, kept in at the point by Werner, and Watts sent it back in just outside the blue line, delayed offside. Watts off the boards at the blue line, intended for Benoit. Benoit couldn't come up with the pass. Delayed offside again. The Hawks have to reset. Watts off the board, intercepted at center ice by Kevin Skageland. And the Hawks clear down into the Wachusett zone. Gardner, nifty move behind the net to get some space. And the play's blown dead. Puck was played by a high stick. Face-off will come down low in the Wachusett end to the right of Donovan Alfalma. Lombardi will take the draw against Ryan Gardula. He centers Danafels and O'Malley. Icaboni spins it around the other side for Skageland. Skageland can't clear, finally does. Now Gardula with the shot goes wide. Now brother Grant throws it behind the net. It's Ryan Gardula, tries the scoop and tuck from behind the net. Out Figueredo. Starts it out Wachusett in the middle of a change. Nice pass to center ice to Bauer. Bauer advances it down into the corner. Cowman back there to get it. Loses the foot race to Nays. Puck along the wall, kept in by Figueredo. Now Bauer on the forehand. His shot blocked by Sean Gardner. Gardner takes the two-hander from Cowman as he came out from behind the net. And Figueredo stuck with his man. Picked Gardner's pocket, able to clear for the Hawks. And offside is called. Werner picked that puck up just outside the blue line, forcing the offside. 7:29 left to go in the first period. The Hawks trail 1-0. Icing will be called against Wachusett. Face-off will come deep in the Wachusett zone. Face-off one across the front of the Wachusett goal by Marshall, kept in by the Hawks. Now Lombardi behind the net, scoots it out front, looking for Danafels. Went off a skate. Now Jassoum taken into the boards by Werner. Puck loose on the far side. Danafels, Werner, and Lombardi battle along the wall. Puck frozen by Danafels. Lombardi can't pick it up. And it's fished out, sent down into the corner. Werner's going to get it. Watts blows a tire. And Danafels sends it back to the Wachusett blue line. Now Watts intercepts the pass, give and go with O'Malley. Watts Throws it out front. Saved by Alfalma. Gardula tried to go cross ice, was gloved down by Werner. Werner sends it down behind the net. He returns to his defensive position. Figueredo with some time throws it down toward the front of the net. Kalman was there, got a little bit of a deflection on it. Figueredo ahead for Benoit. Benoit backhands it down behind the net. Kalman there to get it. Loses out to the Wachusett defense. And icing will be charged to the Mountaineers. 5:14 left to go in the first. Face-off won by Nays. Lombardi back behind the net with Danefels. Tried to throw it out front when it looked like it went off the skate of Sean Gardner. And Alfalma had to cover up. Lombardi wins it back to Figueredo. Figueredo with the wrister through a screen. It looked like it was tipped along the way, but ended up getting tipped wide out in front of the Wachusett goal. Now O'Malley. Stretch pass. And the play broken up in front of the Wachusett goal. Danefeld looked like he had a shot. He was trying to get it onto the forehand, and he was taken off his feet. And we're going to have a penalty. Will go against the Hawks. It's going to go against Mike O'Malley for charging. 10:35 of the period. Wachusett on its first power play of the night. Gardner down low for Gardula. His shot goes wide. Skagelen turns and shoots. His shot was blocked. Ryan Gardula to the point. Now Gardner, cross ice. Shot deflected behind the net. Ryan Gardula tried to get it out front, cleared by Nick Werner. Figueredo off the glass, blocked inside the Wachusett blue line. Sean Gardner out the far side, ahead for Ryan Gardula. Gardula carries it to the Hudson zone, tried to split the D, still with the puck. Passed it across the ice for Kevin Skagelen. Skagelen couldn't get the shot off, and the puck cleared by Ignatiev. Inside of 3 minutes to go in the first. 30 seconds to go on the Wachusett power play. Danefels sends it down the river. Skagelen chased deep by the forechecking Cam Bauer. And back to center ice from Figueredo. Hawks full strength. 2:21 left in the period. No icing. Went off the stick of O'Malley. And Murray plays it ahead now at center ice. Marshall can't control the pass. And the puck leaves the playing surface. We're going to have a face-off at center ice.
Hey, Dick, you're a little boy!
Face-off won by Lombardi. Werner chases it back. Now Watts for O'Malley. O'Malley one-times it. Bounces over Lombardi's stick onto the stick of Danafels. Danafels sends it deep. Lombardi back there to get it. With Danafels. Danafels throws it out front. No Hawk players there. And across center ice is Pat Curry. Sends it in behind Gonzalez. Picked up by Watts. O'Malley can't clear. Fired in by Grant Gardula, all the way around the other side for Skagelen. Skagelen taken into the boards. From the point, rebound, save, Gonzalez. Point blank by Ryan Gardula. Hawks able to clear. Alfalma sends it back towards center ice for Grant Gardula. And he was taken off his feet by Cowman. Looks like we're going to have a penalty behind the play. Looks like Cowman is going to be the target. Alfalma to the bench in favor of the extra attacker. Now it's Skagelen. Takes a tour of the offensive zone. Centers it for Murray. Murray's one-timer goes off the backboards. And is touched up by Watts. And the Hawks again will be in the box with 26 seconds to go in the period. Anthony Cowman for tripping. 14:34 of the first period is the time of the penalty. And Wachusett on its second 2-minute power play of the period. Second in the last 5 minutes. Gardner across for Gardula, back to Gardner. Grant Gardula's wrister is blocked. Like Ignatiev got a skate on that. 4 seconds to go. Skagelen turns to the forehand, takes the shot, and it looks again. Ignatiev got a piece of that one as the buzzer sounds, ending the first period. We're through one here in Westboro. It's Wachusett 1 and the Hawks 0. Second period set to begin. Hawks trail 1-0. The lone goal scorer is for Wachusett. It was Sean Gardner. That goal came at 4:45 of the first period. The Hawks start the second period shorthanded. 1:32 left on the Cowman penalty. He's in the box for tripping. Nays swings wide, now behind the net. Out the other side, back to the point. Gardner plays it across, back to Gardner. Gardner down low for Ryan Gardula, and it was intercepted by Watts and sent the length of the ice, played by Alfalma down on the near end. Ryan Gardula throws it down low, backhander by Skagelen goes wide. Out front knees. Puck got out to Gardula. Gonzalez again with another pad save. 40 seconds left on the Cowman penalty. Now Skagelin across the goal line. Plays cross ice back to the point. Shot by Gardner over everything off the glass and cleared by the Hawks. 15 seconds left on the penalty to Anthony Kalman. Gardula cross ice for Sean Gardner. Gardner on the rush. Centering pass went off the stick of Icaboni. Kalman out of the box. Down into the corner. Marshall goes behind the net with Watts. Watts kicks it over for Bauer. Bauer can't clear. Now Marshall to the point. Icaboni's shot. Stick saved by Gonzalez. Action all in the Hudson zone since the start of this period. And Watts sends it off the board. The Hawks will go for a change. Benoit denied at the Wachusett blue line. Now Figueredo. Cross ice for Ignatiev. Ignatiev ahead for Lombardi. Lombardi can't stick handle around Murray's. He's broken up. Ignatiev carries to the blue line. His pass blocked by Luke Jordis. Figueredo down into the corner. Kalman on the forecheck. Forces Murray the other way. Quickly up ice. Luke Jordis lines up his shot. Like it might have gone off the heel of the stick of Ignatiev and went wide. Now Benoit pokes it past Jordis. Picked up by Murray. Ignatiev kicks it ahead. Now O'Malley to Bauer. Bauer tried to toe drag it back to himself to get into a shooting position. He was intercepted, and icing will be charged against the Mountaineers. 11:25 left to go in the second period. The Hawks trail 1-0. Offensive zone face-off to the right of Alfalma. Be Ryan Gardula for the Mountaineers. Lombardi for the Hawks. Face-off won by Gardula. Swung around near side. Skagelin sends it up towards center ice. Intercepted by the Hawk defense. Now he's a break. Ryan Gardula on the forehand. Into the midsection of Gonzalez, and he'll hold on. Face-off's going to come to his left. Now Barra centering for the Hawks. He'll take the draw against Ryan Gardula. Gardula sent out of the circle. In place is brother Grant. And a shot from the point blocked by Benoit. Now Bauer intercepts the pass. Shot off the face mask of Alfalma. Scoring chance there for the Hawks. Shot in on Gonzalez. Rebound goes wide. Puck still loose. Skagelin behind the net. Tried to backhand it out front for Ryan Gardula. Was denied out front. And the Hawks the other way. It's Kalman. Sent to the boards by Murray. Pass out front. Looking for Barrow. Was intercepted by Gardner. Now O'Malley negotiates through some traffic for a bit. The puck squirts loose. Gardner can't set it free. O'Malley down into the corner. He's got a Lombardi out front. O'Malley tries to dance out front. Broken up by Ryan Murray. And turnaround shot by Lombardi. Stopped by Alfalma. Skagelin flips it high toward the Hudson blue line. Gloved down by Figueredo and sent the rest of the way by Grant Gardula. Ignatiev from behind his own net, throws it towards center ice, connects with O'Malley. O'Malley, backhand pass, shot by Lombardi, and Alfalma holds on. It was just a one-touch pass by Danefels. Sounded like that hit some iron. May have hit the post and came back into the back of Alfalma. Hard shot nonetheless by Lombardi, and another scoring opportunity. Gardner clears Lombardi from center ice, glove down by Gardner. Broken up by Ignatiev. Marshall taken into the boards, and the Hawks will be shorthanded once more as O'Malley will go to the box. His second penalty of the night. And Wachusett again on the power play. Hooking the call for O'Malley at 5:49 of the second period. Wachusett again on the power play. Long shot in from the blue line by Mike Icaboni is held onto by Gonzalez. Going to be Lombardi against Ryan Gardula. Gardula wins it back to the point for Gardner. Gardner cross ice. Grant Gardula trying to hit brother Ryan across ice on the face-off dot. Gardner shot down into the corner. Karam picked up by Grant Gardula behind the net, taken in by Werner, still in possession of the puck. Skagelin off the wall, throws it toward the front of the net. And Werner picks up the loose puck and clears for the Hawks. Lombardi on the forecheck, able to partially get it away from Grant Gardula and get a close-in shot in on Alfalma. And the Hawks with an offensive zone face-off here, shorthanded. 1 minute left on the Wachusett power play. Puck kept in by Figueredo. Behind the net, it's Bauer. And Grant Gardula skates the loose puck away into the Hudson zone. Pulls up on the forehand. Tried to get Skagelin breaking down the off wing. And the puck cleared by Cowman. 30 seconds left to go on the Wachusett power play. Gardula ahead for brother Grant. It's inside the blue line. He pulls up. His pass broken up by Cowman. And Cowman broken up at the other end by Sean Gardner. And he takes off the other way into the Hudson zone on the forehand. His shot up into the safety netting, causing the stoppage in play. Hudson back at full strength. 7:11 left in the second period. The Hawks trail by a goal. And icing will be charged against the Hawks. It's going to be Lombardi on the draw against Marshall. Marshall wins it back to the point Sent down into the corner by Icaboni. Spins around to the other side. Now Werner. His pass blocked by Jassoum. And the Hawks clear it out. Lombardi down into the corner, taken down from behind by Murray. Now Jassoum, his shot blocked. Hawks the other way. Lombardi taken down. Carlman clears the zone. Ahead for Bauer. Bauer flips it behind the net, chases his own pass back there, loses his stick. Puck squirts out front. Ignatiev couldn't get the shot off. It was Benoit threw the pass out front, got the carom. Both Murray and Bauer had engaged along the boards, left the puck there. Carlson, his pass broken up. And the puck played with the high stick. It's going to come back deep in the Wachusett zone. It's going to be the left of Alfalma. 5:24 left to go in a quick second period. Lombardi on the draw against Ryan Gardula. Lombardi wins it back to O'Malley. Danifel's on the forehand, on the backhand. Tied up by Alfalma. Had Lombardi right out in front of him looking for the rebound. Face off back to Figueredo. His shot got blocked up off the stick of Gardula up into the netting. Face-off will be on the other side this time with Lombardi still on the draw. Sent out of the circle for Danefels. Danefels chases the face-off down into the corner, backhander out front. He was looking for O'Malley. Now Danefels takes the shot, puck still loose in front of Alfalma over on the near side. The far side official blew the play dead. Face-off stays down in the Wachusett zone. Lombardi against Marshall. Kept in by Ignatiev to O'Malley. O'Malley taken off his feet by Gardner. Gardner into the zone, switches on the forehand, tried to throw it across for Curry. And Danefels chips it towards center ice. Out Gardner. His dump in off the stick of Ignatiev went down toward the corner away from the Gonzalez goal, and the clearing pass over the glass. .422 left in the period. Face-off will come outside the Hudson zone to be Bauer on the draw for the Hawks against Ryan Gardula for Wachusett. Face-off won by Bauer. Werner cross ice for Watts. Watts sends it down into the corner. Comes around the near side. Carlman can't get the handle. Cleared by Wachusett. Out Skagelin. Swings across the center of the ice. Tried to throw it toward the goal. Was tipped behind the net. inside of 4 minutes left in the period.
Oh, you got it.
Bauer and Benoit on the far side. It's Gardula picks up the loose puck, played across side for an offside, Kevin Skagelin. Off the draw, Murray has to chase it deep into his own zone. Played it up the half wall for Jodis. Jodis to Jardine. Jardine, cross ice pass for Carlson. Jodis pinned in the corner. Loose puck picked up by Nays. Nays out front, trying to get the shot off, taken off his feet by Benoit. And Benoit clears out towards center ice for Bauer. Bauer collides with Carlson. Watt skates it up. It's pass ahead for Cowman. Cowman off the wall for Lombardi. Lombardi on the forehand. His shot stopped by Alfalma. Now Gardner from behind the net. Jasum at the blue line. Loses the handle. Figueredo kicks it ahead for Danefels. Danefels up off the glass for Lombardi. Lombardi knocked off the puck. Now it's Gardner for the Mountaineers. 2 minutes left in the period. Murray from distance, and his wrister is tied up by Kyle Gonzalez. 1:43 to go in the period. The Hawks trail 1-0. It's going to be Bauer on the draw against Ryan Gardula. Gardula wins it back to Gardner. Gardner's shot is caught by Gonzalez. Gardula off the draw. Tried to get Gardner at the point, went under his stick. Gardner broken up by Bauer. Backhand pass out front. Cowman with the shot. Up high over everything. He was looking top corner. Hawks have had their chances here in the second period. Certainly more opportunities than Wachusett's had. But still unable to put the puck in the net. Last minute to go in the period. Skagelin loses the handle. Cross ice. Sean Gardner winds up, takes the shot. Gonzalez is going to hold on. 45 seconds to go in the period. We're going to have a penalty. It's going to be Wachusett's turn this time. Interference is going to be the call. It's going to be Joey Jasum for Wachusett. So be just assumed for interference. 14-18 of the period. Hawks' first power play of the night comes in the last minute of the second period. O'Malley taken down at the blue line by Curry and cleared by Wachusett. Lombardi with room. Pass to center ice. Connects with Werner. Werner drops it for Danefels. Danefels with the shot. Partially deflected, and Alfalma is going to tie it up. Shot never made it into Alfalma. It just kind of squirted toward the goal. It'll be Bauer on the draw for the Hawks. Face-off won by Grant Gardula. Can't clear. Lombardi with room takes the shot. Went off the stick of Murray. And the buzzer sounds ending the second period. We're through 2 here in Westboro. It's still Wachusett 1 and the Hawks nothing. Should be an exciting third period. Third period set to begin. Hawks trail 1-0 as we start this third period. Shots on goal in that second period was the Hawks with 8 and the Mountaineers with 10. 2 period totals. Wachusett with 17 shots on goal and the Hawks with 13. The Hawks certainly with the better scoring opportunities in that second period. And the third period underway. Hawks need a goal to tie this one up. They're on the power play for 1 minute and 10 seconds. Their first power play of the night. Danefels behind the net for Werner. Werner with the backhander out front. Bailey Watts takes the shot, partially blocked by Nays. Nays made it deflect up over the net. Out of the corner, O'Malley with the shot saved by Alfalma. Now Danefels got the pass from behind the net from Werner. His shot was rejected, and looks like Alfalma with some equipment problems down the far end. .38 seconds to go on the Hudson power play. Face off at center ice. Cam Bauer on the draw for the Hawks. Face off won by the Mountaineers. Cleared behind Gonzalez. Watts out of the corner. Ahead for Benoit. Benoit crosses center ice. Taken into the wall by a back-checking Kevin Skagelin. Throws it down low for Werner. And here's a break. Skagelin broken up by Watts. His centering pass intercepted by Bauer. Watts up off the wall. Hits a player on the Hudson bench. No whistle. Now Werner backhands it toward the front of the goal. Back to the point. Kept in by Benoit. Werner to Bauer. Bauer taken into the wall by Ryan Murray. And Skagelin chips it out towards center ice. Ignatiev ahead for O'Malley. And sent the length of the ice. Icing will be the call as Wachusett is back at full strength. 13-12 left to go. O'Malley will take the draw for the Hawks. Wins it back to Lombardi. Lombardi throws it toward Alfalma. Rejected into the corner. Puck along the wall. O'Malley out with it. Puck loose out front. O'Malley sends it toward the goal. Couldn't get the backhander off. Ignatieff spins, sends it off the wall for O'Malley. O'Malley on the forehand, his shot up over everything. Out front, O'Malley winds up. Point blank range. And the rebound skated away. Curry taken into the wall after he clears it into the Hawk zone. Behind the net. Marshall, he's pinned into the wall by Lombardi. Ignatieff. Up the other side, Kalman. He's broken up. From center ice, sent in by Sean Gardner. Now Figueredo backhands it on the wall for O'Malley. O'Malley pinned in by Jardine. Now Nays on the forehand, blocker save by Gonzalez. And up off the wall, it's O'Malley. O'Malley down into the corner against Icaboni. Icaboni sends it around the near side. Kept in by Kalman. And Watts drills it back into the Wachusett zone. 11.5 left to go. Hawks trail 1-0. Now Gardner into the zone. Forced wide along the wall. Backhanded behind the net by Nays. Was picked up by Watts. Watts across center ice. Sends it off the boards down into the corner ahead for Benoit. Benoit taken into the wall by Icaboni. Now Watts, his shot deflected, bounces behind the net. Bauer to Watts. Watts tries to give it back to him on the one-timer. Goes back down to Benoit. Benoit tried to throw it out in front of the goal on a bouncing puck. Watts had to vacate, go to the bench for a new stick.
Hey, you dropped your stick!
And the play blown dead. It's a puck played by a high stick. Face-off's going to come outside the Wachusett zone. Long pass picked up by Gardula. Gardula leaves it for brother Grant. He threw it toward the front of the net, caught by Gonzalez. Skagelin and Ignatieff got their helmets stuck together. Ryan Gardula take the draw against Lombardi, wins it back to the point. Icaboni with the shot. Hit Gardula. Now Danefels throws it ahead for O'Malley. And O'Malley is tied up at the blue line. Shot from the point. Murray is shot wide of everything. Now O'Malley off the boards to himself into the zone. Winds up on the forehand. Saved by Alfalma. Glove save, he was looking far side. Out front, O'Malley got another whack at it, and Alfalma holds on to that one. 9:55 to go in the game. O'Malley with two good chances out in front of the net. Benoit to Watts. Watts back to Benoit down in the corner. Benoit taken off his feet, throws it toward the goal. Bauer with the turnaround shot. Looked like it got blocked by the Wachusett defense. Now Watts through a crowd, deflected by Carlson. Now Werner behind the net. Puck down in the near corner. Now Benoit out of the corner, takes a shot. Alfalma makes the save. Bauer to Werner. Werner tried to give it back, and it was blocked. Icing will be charged to the Mountaineers. 9:06 left to go. Face-off will come to the left of Alfalma. O'Malley, Lombardi, and Danafels log a lot of minutes tonight. And across center ice is Nays. Nays out from behind the net. His pass bounces out in front. Turnaround, Jordis couldn't get the shot off. Is it blocked by Figueredo or Danafels? Back to the point. Icaboni turns and shoots. His shot trickles wide of the net. Jardine with the shot off the half wall. Saved by Gonzalez. Skated away by Figueredo. Figueredo down behind the net against Gardner. Throws it out front. Ignatiev. Lombardi out front. His shot blocked. Shot by Ignatiev bounces in on Alfalma, and he's going to hold on to that one. Face off to the right of Alfalma. It's going to be Bauer on the draw for the Hawks. Scrum along the half wall. Murray to the far corner. Comes back towards Murray. Murray up the wall. Grant Gardula leaves it for brother Ryan. Ryan broken up by Bailey Watts just inside the zone. Now Bauer kicks it ahead. Benoit taken off his feet. It's going to be a penalty to Ryan Murray. Tripping will be the call. .7:33 of the period. Going to be Ryan Murray for tripping. And the Hawks on the power play. Watts puts on the brakes. Knees with the shorthanded forecheck. Pass out towards center ice. Now it's Lombardi. His shot off the post. Turnaround shot again. Lombardi. Saved by Alfalma. Delayed offside. And the puck cleared by Wachusett. Lombardi with the chance. Put it off the far post. Sent back in again by the Wachusett penalty killing unit. Cross ice pass for Lombardi by Lombardi was broken up by Icaboni. Watts sends it up to O'Malley. O'Malley flips it forward down into the corner. And Gardner turns and spins. Sends it the length of the ice. 45 seconds left to go on the Hawk power play. Cross ice pass from O'Malley to Werner. Bounces up over stick. Puck now down behind Alfalma. Ignatiev to Werner. Werner looking for a teammate out front, and the puck in on Alfalma. And he's going to cover it up. 25 seconds to go on the Hawk power play. 5:51 left to go in the game. The Hawks need a goal to tie this one up. Bauer pins Gardner to the wall behind the net. Benoit couldn't snake the puck free. Ignatiev, cross ice for Figueredo. Wachusett at full strength. Jasum keeps it alive. Benoit clears for the Hawks. Long shot in on Gonzalez. Leaves it for Figueredo. Figueredo ahead for Benoit. Benoit taken into the wall. He was offside. 4:50 to go. Down into the corner. It's Kallman. Gets the puck taken away on the half wall. Skagelin with the shot saved by Gonzalez. Kept in by Murray. Murray sends it behind the net. Skagelin throws it out front. Looking for Gardula. Puck bounced out to the point. Murray couldn't keep it in at the Hudson blue line. Now Skagelin into the zone on the forehand. Broken up by Figueredo and Lombardi. Now Gardula out from the other side. Plays it across for Gardner. Gardner went upstairs, put it off the glass, and carried all the way towards center ice. Now Gardula, his shot rolls to the far post. Now Werner off the wall. Drilled back in by Sean Gardner. Going to come all the way around to Danefels. Danefels plays cross ice. Gardner gloves it down. Now O'Malley battles with Murray. Comes away with the puck, taken off his feet. No call. Gardner towards center ice. Couldn't connect with a teammate. Loose puck picked up by Werner. Werner's pass out in front of Bailey Watts. Sent back in. Werner's going to try it again. Ahead for Kallman. Kallman can't clear. Now Werner to Watts. Back to Werner. Watts ahead for O'Malley. O'Malley carries in. Pass across to Kallman. Kallman threw it out front. Bauer got a stick on it. And deflected it up into the netting. Figueredo throws it down low for Benoit. Taken away by Gardner. Gardner can't clear. Kept in by Kallman. Back onto the stick of Gardner. Now Jordis. He's broken up at the Hudson blue. Figueredo. Cross ice. Ignatiev skates it away. Sends it ahead looking for Kallman. And puck into the Wachusett bench. Going to be back down low. 1:59 left to go in the third. Going to be Lombardi on the draw against Peyton Marshall for the Mountaineers. And timeout is going to be called by the Hawks. Hawks will be at home Saturday afternoon, high noon face-off as they take on the Algonquin Tomahawks. Hawks are going to enjoy their next 4 at home at the Sports Center. Will be against Algonquin, North Middlesex, Groton, and Leominster. This Wachusett is the beginning of a pretty big 4-game stretch here for the Hawks as they get close to the halfway point of the season. As both teams get called back to the face-off circle to the left of Donovan Ophalma. Lombardi on the draw. Puck bounced back to the blue line. Werner tried to keep it in as the door to the Wachusett bench opens up. We got a stoppage in play. Lombardi and Marshall. Lombardi wins it back. And deflected again into the Wachusett bench. 1:42 left in this one. Hawks looking for that tie-in goal. They've had some chances here in the second and third. Oh, a deflection. Gardner with the slap shot from center ice scores a softie. His second goal of the night. .13:24 is the time of the goal. Sean Gardner from Ryan Gardula puts Wachusett up 2-0. 1:20 left to go in the game. Bauer out of the corner, ahead for Benoit. Benoit centering pass for Kallman. Kallman skates it in. Puts on the brakes, goes on the forehand. Didn't get much of a shot off. Gardula tries a stretch pass for brother Grant. Was intercepted. Figueredo ahead for Bauer. Bauer on the forehand up over Ophalma and off the glass. Last 40 seconds to go. Lombardi to the point. Ignatiev throws it to the near side. Figueredo's shot blocked. Hawks net is empty. As we get a whistle in front of Ophalma. And it looks like we're going to get some matching penalties. .13 seconds to go. Pass to the point. Watts with the shot in on Ophalma. Rebound out front. Danefels threw it across. Looked like O'Malley got the goal. So Malley's going to get the goal. It looked like it was sent toward the front of the goal. Danafels and Lombardi are going to get the assist as the buzzer sounds. Time of the goal was 14:53 of the period. Be O'Malley from Lombardi and Danafels. But the Hawks are going to come up 1 goal short in this one. Certainly a better effort by the Hawks than they had in their last outing. But not enough to beat the Mountaineers tonight. The Mountaineers will improve to 8-0-1, and the Hawks will fall to 4-3 overall. Will be in action again Saturday afternoon at the Sports Center at home against Algonquin. That is a high noon face-off, 12 o'clock p.m. That's going to do it for myself and Molly Fahey. For Molly Fahey, I'm Pete Conti. The final score tonight from Westboro, the Wachusett Mountaineers 2 and the Hawks 0. We'll see you Saturday.